Hey everyone, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. The journey to the center of the galaxy continues, and it may even go faster now because I've got a shiny new warp reactor. I've got a warp reactor Sigma, and I have a warp reactor Tau. And the two combined should let me travel pretty far. Let's see just how far it'll let me go, because I'm not actually sure. We're gonna find out together. So I guess we can just check it on the path to the galactic course. Let's see, 58. It can go at least 300, and it should go well past 300. I'm not sure exactly how far, but let's see. Okay, there's 315. We can do that. 327, still good. 408, still good. 446. 510. Whoops. Oh, why isn't this working? There we go. 510 still good. 573 is still good. 591 still good. Holy crap, it can go more than 600? It can. Wow. And it... Okay, it looks like it can only go... Let's see, it can't go 719. But it can go 655, so I'm gonna guess that the maximum is 700 light years, which is pretty freaking far, considering before I could only go 300. So that's gonna help a lot. Hopefully get me to the center a little bit faster. And let's just jump this video ahead. I'm gonna head through some black holes and use up all this fuel, and then we'll explore whenever I'm out of juice. And I'm gonna, because I have a warp reactor Tau, I can go to a green star system. So I'm gonna try to end up in a green star system. So let's jump forward. Well, I got incredibly unlucky, and after I went through my first black hole, my warp reactor Sigma was the one that got broken. So I'm here at the space station to buy a dynamic resonator so I can fix that up. And there's a Korvax here, so we're gonna talk to him. Trying to. Operations Entity, some weird name. What is that? Aaron Skeevy. Traveler, blah, Korvax convergence, blah, brain tissue, blah, experiment, blah, convergence, blah, blah. A sharp metal needle emerges from the palm of the lifeform's hand. It moves so fast that it's already inches from my forehead before I can even blink. A strange, toxic-looking goop dribbles down from its point and onto my visor. It hangs in the air above me. While the entity waits to... Whoa, what's happening with that sentence? While the entity waits for the order to plunge it deep into my brain. Well, I really don't want to allow a brain excavation. Let's just refuse. The life form retracts the needle, and it's clearly disappointed. Oh well, I don't care. You don't get to dig around in my brain tissue. Alright, I just need to buy a dynamic resonator, and I will be back on the path to the core. Well, my bad luck has continued. I'm back in a space station again because my warp reactor Sigma broke again on the second black hole. So this has been an expensive trip. But I found a Gekken here, and it's got this dialogue which I've had before, but I'm interested to see what the other ones do. So it's blah 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 blah, inedible, nasal, blah blah blah, death. The trader pulls open a noisy trade vault. A close inspection reveals that it's full of writhing mollusks. They are pink and slug-like with sharp, bloodied teeth. The lifeform suggests that inserting one in or around my face would have some benefits. What I can't make out, however, is which orifice it means. So last time I did ear, and it like crawled into my brain, and that was gross. So this time I think I'm gonna do nose. See what that does. The slug bites flesh from my nose. The pain is extreme. Oh, apparently I wasn't supposed to do that. Well, at least it didn't crawl into my brain. Alright, let's waste some more money on dynamic resonators. Okay, well, I found the green star system that I'm gonna explore. It's this one right here. It's a Class E4p, and it just has one planet. And that's gonna put me 154,000 light years from the center. So I made really good progress on that journey I just did. All right, so let's warp here. Okay, here we are in that green star system. Here is our only planet, very blue. Not sort of Earth-like, but not really. It looks more water than Earth. Looks like it has more water than Earth. Not quite the same sort of spiraling clouds that we have. So let's do a scan, see what pops up. And it's an abandoned building. It loves to show me these, but we'll head there. Because why not? So let's go ahead and pulse drive over, and we'll see what we find. These green star systems are supposed to have more rare resources, possibly even rarer species, I don't know. Lots of rumors, nobody really seems to know for sure. But I can tell you one thing, this planet is mostly ocean. And the terrain is looking rather red, with weird light blue spots. I don't know what those are. And being closer isn't really showing much either. So once we land, we'll have a better idea of what we're working with here. And let's skip that video forward to me getting to the building. Well, it looks like that abandoned building is underwater, so no big surprise why it's abandoned. So let's find something else. Oh, right over here. This will work just fine. And is that... That's a transmission tower. That is perfect. Let's start there. That sounds great to me. So let's land, see what we're dealing with. It's honestly not looking much different. We're on a forest planet. Weather is intense rainfall. Sentinel standard, flora empty, and fauna is frequent. So there's no flora on this planet at all, which is kind of weird. I don't know how the creatures are managing to survive. Anyways, let's check out this transmission tower. We'll at least find a distress signal. And I already know, based on how the buildings look, that this is a Korvax system. So this will give me Korvax, what's it called? Faction. And here we go. We're at the transmission tower. This is likely going to be a repeat message. Yeah, I've seen this one before, and I've seen this, I guess you'd call it math problem before. So what I want is to times it by 2 and minus 1. So let's see, that's 258, 257. And there we go, distress signal coordinates discovered. And how far away is it? It's going to be... It's not going to show me. I'll look myself. It's 12 hours away. Holy crap. That's definitely going to be a ship journey. I'm not going on foot for 12 hours, and that's not the door. What am I... I'm lost. Okay, seriously, how do I get out of here? Oh, here we go. Alright, let's get in a save. We'll pick up this cargo drop for some cash, because I can sell it right in that building with the landing pad. Inside, it might have a multi-tool as well, and I would definitely take a multi-tool upgrade. I'm all turned around again. So it's, I guess I'm going over here. Going over here. And here comes a ship. Not that I have any business with them. Oh, there's some cargo drops, or at least one. Alright, there we go, some more money. Make up for those dynamic resonators I had to buy. They are not cheap, those dynamic resonators. And we got a Korvax and a multi-tool on the wall, so let's talk to Mr. Korvax first. If we can. There we go. Chief Scientist Entity Bakovshi. Atlas. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oxides. Blah, blah, blah. The electronic life form is processing a signal that emanates from a distant location deep in space. Endless processing units are combining to crack the code of a strange mathematical language. Rare elements are being pulled from the resource vaults at its feet, but some are running low. I feel bright lights constricting and directing their attention upon me. Well, if he wants titanium, I'll fork some of that over. So let's go ahead and give him some titanium. The oxides fuel the code cracking procedure. A faint orb glows red on the screen, then slowly fades. And I get nothing for it, basically, but my standing increased. Multi-tool, I already know. Oh, I got a caride sheet. I don't really care about that. Maybe this thing will give me something. Hey, there we go. Not much, but something. Alright, here's that multi-tool, and it is not an upgrade, so I don't want that. And I'll just sell my junk right here at the terminal. I think I just have like 2 green items. Where are they hiding? Hey, why aren't they showing up? Oh, I guess they're both Gek Charms. Okay, that works. Alright, let's head outside. Storm is still going, but it's not that big of a deal. And there is our first creature. Got super high back legs, drooping down to its front. It's kind of weird. And this planet has 13 creatures, so that's gonna keep us busy. This guy over here, he possibly could be mad. Nope, he's passive. So there's 2 out of 13. And we got some red dots in that direction, so I guess... Oh, hello. What the heck? It's got one of those, like, worm heads. Oh, that is creepy. Passive. Feels like it would just, like, grab a hold of your head and, like, suck your brain out. This game and its creatures, I swear, so strange. Okay, I know there was another red dot, and there it is. Is that in the water, perhaps? Oh, nope, it's just one of these dudes, but he's got 2 weird things coming out of his head. To be honest, that looks a little more natural, though. Not that it's much more natural, but to me, it looks a little more like it could work. Well, I'm sure I need some plutonium, so let me grab this. I'm really surprised I'm not seeing any life in this water. Well, there's something that way. I'll go check it out. I don't want to get too deep, though. I have seen some really, really angry fish, and I don't want them to kill me. That would be against my wishes. Is he on the island? I think he's on this island. Either that or he's on the other side of it. Oh, is that something in the water? I think I see... Oh, please don't be angry. Alright, what are you guys? What the heck? It's like a mop came to life and like cast off its stick. And it's just a floating, like pulsing mop now. Or like a duster. Actually, it's a duster. It's like a duster that just lost its handle. And they escaped to the ocean, and now they're leading their lives out of captivity. And what the heck is that? Oh, it's something. I do not know, but I got a scan on it, whatever it is. And that appears to be all that's out here. There's something on the other piece of land, but I don't want to get that far from the ship. So I think I'll head back to the land. That looks really cool. Let me get a scan on that. Or not. Oh, I already know it. Well, that would explain it. And I'm not seeing any more water creatures, so back to the land. and we'll continue finding some new creatures. Hopefully, something cool. Those guys are just strange. I want something like majestic. I want to find a dragon. Oh, here we go. We got some little thing. Ah, I like him. He's cool. If I could actually scan him, though, that'd be good. Alright, there we go. And another red dot this way. So we're up to 5 species. And where is that? Down here. Oh, hey! Well, I've definitely not seen anything like that before. That is very unique. And he looks pretty cool. I like him. He's a vegetarian. Okay. What does that put us at? 6, I think. 6 to 13. And that is something we know. I'm liking the, how much water's on this world. It looks really nice. Got these, like, coral reefs. Or not coral reefs. What's the word for it? Tide pools, right? Tide pool? I think so. I took a trip when I was a wee young lad, and we went to the tide pools. And we like poked urchins and stuff. Those look like species I already have, just a different type. So, yep, and there's another style right there. That looks like a mutated deer, though. That looks different. That one's having a bad day. Oh. That looks like a baby. The other thing I just found. It would appear that's the case. Seriously, what are all of these? They're vegetarians. There's no flora. It doesn't make sense. They should all be dead. Wait, did I see something flying? Or was that these like green things that just flailing about in the wind? I think it was just the green thing. Okay. We're up here on the cliffs. And water right here too, so I'm surrounded by water, but surprisingly not much in there. I would think this world would just be teeming with water life, but they all seem to be on the land. Very counterintuitive. Yeah, I'm not picking up anything down there, and that didn't feel good. But it looks like there's some life off in this direction, so maybe I can find some new stuff. But yeah, not seeing any flying creatures, not seeing anything in the water beyond those dusters. I'm gonna name those ocean dusters. I like that name. Those are now ocean dusters. I gotta remember to actually name them, though. I keep forgetting to name the very few things I actually want to name. Alright, some zinc, and we got some flying creatures. There we go. Let's get a scan in on these guys. Bam! 7 of 13. And there's some Heridium. I always need Heridium. Heridium is super useful. So let's pick up some Heridium. Well, I found a new species and he's not happy. And it's these again. I find these all over the place. Just slight different variations of them. The like bodiless deer that with the super, like the 2 legs and almost like a giraffe sort of height. Well, not giraffe. He's about my height, but yeah, these guys, I just find them everywhere. Game seems to like them. All right, well, let's not let him eat me. And we'll find some more creatures. All right, out in the water, I found something new. I'm pretty deep. I still don't actually see it. It looks like it might be a little fish. Oh, don't be angry. Oh, no, that caught something else. These guys are moving super fast. All right, let me try to get a little bit close. I don't want to get too close, though, because if they're aggressive, they're going to eat me alive. There we go. Oh, those are creepy. Temperament is cautious. Well, if they're cautious, I'm gonna be cautious. But there we go. We got another water creature, and this storm is just pounding down on us. Alright, we got a new creature, and wow, is it weird. And apparently timid. So we can go get a look at him. Wow. That's a strong contestant for strangest creature I found. We could have a winner. Oh, there we go, different style. And the baby one's the same. All right. Well, let's keep looking, see what else we can find. Well, I found a suit upgrade, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. And this gets me up to 37 slots for 240,000 units. Well, I've got a new creature down here. Let's get a scan on him. Oh, already discovered, actually, just a different type of ones we already knew. Alright, I've got a creature with a red dot here, could be new. And, oh, I picked up something else. Stop moving so fast. Alright, let's see if he's a new guy. Kinda looks like he could be. And he is, so there we go, 11 out of 13. His baby's the same type. So, the search continues for the last two. So I came to a trading post to sell some things, and there's a Korvax here, so I'm gonna talk to him. Technician Entity Temashtar. Blah, blah data blah, research blah 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 blah. The electronic life form narrows its mask lights in frustration and furiously taps at its workstation. It looks at me with agitation, presumably doubting that a low intelligence being can help it access the terminal. A bypass chip would certainly help here, but whether the life form would appreciate the illegal device is unknown. I can make a bypass chip real quick. Just go ahead and do that. There we go. And let's have him take that, see what it gets us. I already read this, come on. Let's go. Alright. The system unlocks. The electronic life form gives me something to aid my journey, which I don't need. But my standing increased. So anyways, let me sell my stuff. Well, it looks like one of those angry two-legged deer things. That's definitely a species I already have. But he's a different type, so I get some extra units for scanning him. Well, I found a transmission tower with a Korvax inside. Scientist Entity Molo. Korvax Convergence, blah blah traveler, blah blah. The lights in the electronic life form's mask constrict, and it beams a moving image onto the inside of my visor. Complex equations detailing fascinating technology spin past in a blur. The speed of the entity's cognition and understanding is clearly far beyond my own. Images of chemical formulae, directional energy diagrams, and micro-density devices dance inches from my eyes, too fast to comprehend. I go to ask it to stop, but realize I could instead ask it to pause. But when? I guess chemical formulae. I don't know what that's gonna give me. The image cycle pauses on a new product recipe. I think the entity. Oh, yes. Dynamic resonator. That is amazing. It takes antimatter chrysonite and microdensity fabric. That's not too bad. Oh, I can finally make my own. I'm so excited. Yes. Okay. Let's check out this multi-tool tech, and I've already got that. And, alright, we'll just check the terminal now. An acoustical beacon can be heard through the operations terminal. It repeats at intervals of 12 seconds. I feel compelled to work out the pattern of its encryption, locate the ship it calls out from, and discover what horror awaits at the crash site. And that's a -9, -8, -7, -6. I want a 50. Distress signal coordinates discovered. And the question is, how far away will it be? It's gonna be 21 minutes on foot. Alrighty, and whoa, what is that? Okay, look different. There's a landing pad right near me, so inside there should be a Corvax and possibly a multi-tool, so maybe I can get a multi-tool upgrade. Let's get a save in, and I'll go check that out. It's right, is it there? Yeah, right here. And there might even be some stuff I could pick up. Well, there's one of these. I might get some antimatter. Let's grab, hey, that's exactly what I got. Called that. Okay, so let's head inside. And there is a multi-tool, and there is a Corvax. Let's talk to the Corvax. This is Operator Entity Lamatos. Blah, 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 experiment, blah, low, blah, rare silicate, isotope, blah, 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 blah. The electronic life form flits between 3 separate replication experiments, all of which appear to be going wrong. Smoke rises from resource vaults, and the manic entity's fingers are a blur on its control pad. It looks at me with wide mask lights and increasing alarm. Its casing lamps suddenly settle on my exosuit inventory, and it outstretches a metal arm. Well, what do I want to give it? I could give it plutonium. Let's give it plutonium. I can always get more of that. The lifeform manages to salvage one of its experiments with my offering. It thanks me with an appropriate gift. Oh my god, this is amazing. Another recipe. Power reservoir. Energy recharge cell. High capacity power gel source. Hugely efficient device that optimizes power storage within exosuit and starship inventories. Used in a wide variety of weapon and life support systems. So, it might not be that great, but it's another recipe I didn't have, and that's always exciting to get new stuff. And multi-tool tech, already had that. How about this multi-tool? Not an upgrade. Alright, I got stuff to sell. Oh, well, I found a cave creature, and he seems to be mad. I'm pretty sure he's mad. But he should be new. He's a cave creature. And get that scan right before I got smacked. And it is a new creature. So that just leaves one left, I believe, if we look at this. Oh, it might also be... Let's see, that was... No, now I'm confused. Well, it should be a land creature, because it's not on the bottom, and the bottom has traditionally been flying and water creatures. So... believe I'm looking for a land creature to finish off this list. Well, I found some red dots. So these could be the last species I need. Are these underground or what's going on here? They're all around, but I don't know what's going on. They must be in a cave. Oh, here's a cave right here. They must be inside. Oh, this is a cool cave. It's like a pirate cave. Alright, there they are, whatever that is. That's the species I already have. Was there anything else? Oh, here's another red dot. Oh, no, it's one of these pissed off dudes. I already have them as well. So I got him, and I think... yeah, that's it. So the search continues. Ow. Get away from this dude. Alright, let's find that last creature. Alright, I found another Corvax. So let's talk to him. This is Priest Entity Army. Arme. Blah, blah, blah. Entity. Blah, blah. Corvax echoes blah. The lights in the electronic life form's mask are dim and its voice quavers. It looks to me with mild interest, but it seems in truth as if its mind is already elsewhere. Upon seeing me approach, it slowly reaches to open the trade vault at its feet for me, but it is too late. The entity's lights fade for a final time, and all that's left is a satisfied electrical hiss. Well, I can re-energize them, so let's do that. The disappointed life form blinks back online. It reluctantly opens the trade vault for me. Apparently it wanted to die. But I got a shielding shard. Big whoop. Alright, well I didn't really want that. Let's see if this multi-tool's an upgrade. And it is! Oh yes, and it has the range boost Tau. I'll need to build a new bolt caster because I want to put the analysis visor there, so I'll just switch those two where they're located. And it's 164,000 units. Let's go ahead and buy it. Accept. And then let's just make that trade real quick. So dismantle, dismantle, analysis visor there, bolt caster there. And because of that, it got the bonuses from that, so that actually worked really good. This thing's got a lot of bonuses going on from the grid, so that's really good. All right, new multi-tool. And I've got a bunch of stuff I need to sell. Let me get this tech on the wall. And it's already known. So, time to sell. Okay, we've got a Korvax in here. So let's talk to him. This is Analyst Entity Zuhinovor. Korvax echoes, blah 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 blah, low intelligence life form, blah blah blah, power. The electronic life form is pleased to see me. Its mask lights burn an intense green while it projects two holograms into my visor. In one, the fragments of a complex equation are made whole and solved. In another, a number is boosted, added, and multiplied. It waits for my decision. I guess the multiplied number? Let's do that one. The life form chitters happily. It hands me a gift. And it's tech I already know. Alright, let's see if this multi-tool is an upgrade. If it is, it'll be a maxed out multi-tool, but it's not. So, we'll leave that there, and as usual, I've got stuff to sell. Oh, I've got a red dot, and he does look slightly different. This might be the final one. Yes! Oh, yeah, and he's violent. That dude took me forever to find. Alright, it's all completed. Let me upload for my extra units, because I could seriously use them. That's 325,000. So bam, huge chunk of change right there. Got me back up to 635,000, so helped out my money situation severely. Alright, I've been having a heck of a time finding a ship upgrade. I found a ton of crash ships, but none of them have been upgrades. But hopefully I can find one, and then I'll get it all repaired up, and we'll wrap up this video. So I finally found an upgraded ship. It's the same style as mine, except for it's got 2 wings, and mine had like 1 wing and some weird stuff on the side. So this one's got 2 wings, but other than that, it's the same style. So let's go ahead and transfer all of our stuff over. This one's a 31 slaughter. The only thing that sucks about it is it only has the warp reactor Sigma. So mine had a Tau, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and just build one on it, because I'm pretty sure I've got the supplies I need. So if I can, I'm gonna build that warp reactor Tau on this one and have it so it can travel just as far as this one I just had. So let's go ahead and accept. And there we go, there's my new ship, and it's time for me to get it all fixed up. Okay, so I got the ship all repaired up. All I need now is a warp reactor Tau. And I was gonna make my own, but I'm 1 dynamic resonator short. Because it takes chrysonite. It's, what is it? It's chrysonite. It's Chrysonite, microdensity fabric, and antimatter. So I didn't have enough Chrysonite, so I'm gonna need to make sure I'm carrying lots of that with me in the future. So I need to go up to the space station and buy 1 dynamic resonator. So that's where I'm headed. Okay, here I am at the space station, and there's a Corvax here. Let's talk to him. Echo Analyst Entity Lil. Blah, clarify, blah, entity research, blah, entity, blah, 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 hi, blah, research, blah. The electronic lifeform indicates that it needs help with something on its screen. It jerks and vibrates with nerves before pulling my finger towards the screen. When my hand is in place, it suddenly turns its mask lights off, refusing to witness my vital decision. There are 3 clear images that I can choose from on behalf of the entity. Dangerous-looking predators, a geological mining survey, and an orbiting asteroid cluster. Interesting. I have no idea. I guess, a mining survey? The lifeform receives a new multi-tool technology blueprint. It presents it to me with thanks. Alrighty, well, I didn't need that. And is there anything else in the room? Doesn't look like it. Alright, I just need to buy my resonator. I realized I have a decent amount of cash, so while I'm here in the space station, I'm gonna go ahead and get another suit upgrade for 250,000. That's gonna get me up to 38 slots. So that's gonna help out a ton. So my ship is all repaired up now. I've got my hyperdrive charged. I've got my warp reactor Sigma and Tau. So I'm all set to continue the journey towards the center of the galaxy, but we will be picking that up on the next video. So that's gonna be the end of this video. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.